Hey there, it's Teresa Fessenstein with People Power AI, and welcome to the pre-July edition of the People Power Pulse. I am catching you right before the 4th of July holiday, which lands pretty much at the midpoint of the year, and we are closing our books on the first half of 2026 and really leaning into the second half. And if the first half of this year had a theme, I'd have to say it was speed. Everybody's racing to adopt, to pilot, to say yes to the next tool, the next big thing. And the second half is going to be much more about something quieter and probably a bit harder, understanding what we've already turned on. And that's the whole reason I keep coming back to fluency this year. Not knowing one tool, not just knowing prompting, but the depth and breadth of literacy and the judgment that falls underneath it. That effect is what is happening with people we serve right now. And so, two stories in this particular newsletter that I want to call out. First, Colorado's AI Act is actually taking effect today, June 30th, right as we head into this long weekend. It treats AI like several other states have so far, where employment decisions are high risk and it can reach you even if you're nowhere near in Colorado, as long as your tools touch a Colorado resident. So we need to be aware of that. And second, the news this week, the Workday hiring bias case continues to widen and enhance and envelop other people. Starting to treat AI as hiring tools means that vendors and employers could both be essentially pulled into a discrimination case. If a tool screens and scores our candidates, we own that outcome. So both come back, in my opinion, to the same gap I've been talking about all year, the distance between AI and actually understanding AI. And the data keeps showing it. So far, since late February of 2026, 816 or 15 folks have now taken the AI Fluency Assessment that I built and launched. And the numbers are increasing, but not at a rate that I feel comfortable with. Right now, 38% of those that complete the assessment rate their confidence much higher than their capability. So we talk about competence versus confidence. The weakest area for us as a group is people and culture, the area that really should be our home turf and the thing that we go deep on. So here's my ask for the second half of the year. First of all, would love for you to read along with the newsletter. I'll be sending them out a little bit more frequently, and I'd love to get your feedback. And if you've been meaning to close that gap, I have a small series that I'm going to start. They are 21-day pocket series. So a little bit of insight each day, most of the time under 3 minutes. And it's going to help you get real results from your AI work in HR. And so the link to join is in the newsletter. I'd love to have you kick off with me after the holiday weekend is over. And along with the assessment link, if you haven't yet taken the AI Fluency Assessment by People Power AI, I invite you. It's free. You'll get a nice dashboard on the back end of it directly to your email. That's going to give you some insight, not only on where you land under the 5 key areas of fluency that I'm basing this assessment on, which is practical usage, AI literacy, that breadth and depth, people and culture, strategic involvement, and the responsibility ethical conversation that we need to be having. So I invite you to enjoy a long weekend. Take a deep breath, enjoy the sun and the wind and the weather, and then let's go build a stronger second half of 2026 together. I'll see you soon.